I was out shopping when I accidentally noticed a little girl on the street who looked surprisingly similar to my younger brother when he was a child. To confirm my suspicion, I quietly followed the girl from a distance until I found out she was trying to raise money for her mother's medical treatment. I was touched by her filial piety and gave her $10,000 on the spot. But just as she bowed to thank me, I caught a glimpse of the pendant on her chest. It was the unique family heirloom from our lineage. A wild guess rushed into my mind, so I rushed home to find my brother and told him he might have a daughter. He was stunned and instantly remembered what happened 7 years ago. Back then, he and his girlfriend were a loving couple. He even gave her the family heirloom, intending to pass it down to their daughter once she was born. But to his shock, his girlfriend suddenly broke up with him. She said she was tired of being poor and had fallen for a rich heir. He couldn't accept it, begged her to stay, but it was useless. She left without looking back. From that moment on, he hated her deeply. But what he didn't know was that she broke up with him because she was diagnosed with ALS. She didn't want to become a burden, so she pretended to be a gold digger and left him cruelly. At the time, she was already pregnant. 7 years passed. She raised her daughter alone, till today when the girl went out to pray for blessings, and I happened to run into her. I thought the girl looked so much like our family. I went home and told my brother immediately, but he didn't believe me. He was sure that woman only loved money. Even our grandmother doubted it. What if the girl was someone else's child? But I had already prepared. I secretly plucked 2 strands of the girl's hair. With just a paternity test, the truth would be revealed. After a long wait, the test results arrived on my brother's phone. When he saw the report, he was completely shocked. The girl really was his biological daughter. Even though he didn't want any ties with his ex, he couldn't ignore his own flesh and blood. He decided to bring the girl home immediately. But the girl had no idea. After collecting enough money, she was preparing to take her mom to the hospital when suddenly a luxury car ran a red light and stopped her. The arrogant rich heir driving the car saw she was young and easy to bully and demanded $500,000 from her. The girl tried to explain, but he slapped her so hard that her hat fell off, revealing a head of snow-white hair. He and the woman beside him burst into laughter on the spot. The girl tried to pick up her hat, but he snatched it away. The two circled her like it was some joke. The girl couldn't take it anymore but had no way to fight back. Seeing her weakness, the rich heir kicked over the wheelchair behind her, causing her mother to fall to the ground. But he had no idea he was already dancing on the edge of disaster. At that moment, my brother couldn't find the girl in the hospital, so he sent a helicopter to search the entire area. Soon they located her position. When my brother found out his daughter was being bullied, he immediately sent someone over. But the rich heir was still clueless. He arrogantly demanded $500,000 for car repairs. The girl explained she didn't have that much money. He then stared at her backpack. She said it was for her mom's surgery and she couldn't give it to them. But he walked over and tried to snatch the bag from her hands. In the next second, cash started falling out of the bag. Then he took the rest of the money from her hands. The girl cried and pounced to get it back, biting him hard on the leg. The rich heir flew into a rage, grabbed a baseball bat from the car, and was about to hit her. At the critical moment, an elderly man passing by